Okay guys, today we're back over on Naruto Ultimate Ninja Blazing. You know, I got a little bit of inspiration from the boys Scythe, Genesis, and Muscle, because I think a while back, like maybe a week or two, maybe a little bit longer, they did a box showcase showing off all their units and everything. And you know, I was like, you know what? Why don't I show off my box? I have a pretty decent box for a guppy, because hashtag guppy is life. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw a little twist on it. Instead of showing off my entire box, I'm going to do the top 5 units in my box that I enjoy the most. Now these aren't the strongest units, they're not the most utility units. I mean, some of them are just plain out, I don't even use them. It's just that I enjoy something about that unit. So I'll go from number 5 to number 1, of course. And I want y'all to do me a favor while we do this, okay? So number 1. I want y'all to comment down below your top 5 favorite units in your box, or at least maybe like 1 or 2. I want y'all to try to guess my top unit, my number 1 unit, and if y'all watch me for a while, y'all exactly know who it is. So try to guess it. No cheating. Pause the video, go guess it, and then comment back under your comment, trying to if you got it right or wrong or not. And then what I'm also going to do is, before I actually show the unit, I'm gonna have like the number of the unit on the screen, and then I'm have the screen covered, so it will be black, so you won't be able to see it. I want you to try to guess it before I actually show it, and let me know how many down in the comment section below, how many you got right. Okay, so that's enough talking. So 5 units, and let's go ahead and get started with number 5. Okay, so like I said, make sure y'all try to guess who this unit is before I show it, and I'm gonna show it in 3, 2, 1. There we go, Might Guy. Now I believe this is 6th or 7th gate guy. I think it's 7th, or maybe it's 6th. I'm not too sure. I've actually never used this unit. I've used this unit one time, and it was actually recently on my Bravery only run for Tsunade, which is linked down below, by the way, in the raids playlist. And you know, he was kind of underwhelming, and given that I don't have any pills on him and I don't have any dupes at all on him, he didn't show up very well. His damage was kind of lacking compared to Sage-Mode Naruto and stuff in that video. If y'all like to see that, go ahead. But the reason I picked this unit is because if y'all know me, I'm a huge Might Guy fan. I love Might Guy so much. He's like my favorite unit, or favorite character in the anime period. Him and Kakashi, they are the duo, bro. Like, I'm so excited talking about him, and I know this unit isn't very good, but just for the fact that I enjoy him so much, I get tongue-tied talking about him. But this art, bro, just look how good it is. It's so good. It's really freaking clean, and that's why he's on this list. Now, the reason he's number 5, and you're like, well, he's number 5, but he's your favorite unit, because I did try to do it by whoever I use the most in like almost every single run, so that's why he is number 5. So unfortunately, he didn't make it on the top of the list, but he is still on the list. Okay, so now let's go ahead and move on to number 4. Okay, once again, before I uncover it, try to guess to see if you can get this right. So let's get it. 3, 2, 1, revealed. Itachi Uchiha, the proof of will, or the body Edo Itachi. Now again, his art is badass. If I enjoy a unit in this game, their art has to be badass. And this unit, oh dude, his art is so good. And not only is his art really good, Itachi is also an amazing character in the anime to begin with, especially when he comes back in his Edo form like he is here, and he just starts whipping ass. Dude, I really enjoyed that entire part of the anime, and his art is so good. And this unit is actually viable. I mean, he's a long range unit. His attack is kind of low, but he is long range, so it's kind of it's like, it's okay. He's immobilization resistant by like how much is it? It's 60%. Yeah, 60% when you get all the dupes, and then gets a health up by 200. So the health gets boosted up a little bit. Of course, I don't have any pills on mine or nothing, but he is a pretty decent unit. I actually have him on my body team. And again, the reason he's rated so low instead of like the top 1 or 2, I don't use my body team very much. My body team is actually pretty bad because I don't really have that much support when it comes to healing. I mean, I have long range utility, I have the attack and strength, but I don't have the healing support, so I can't really do some of the harder objectives for body only. So that's the only reason it's rated so low, since I don't really use him that much. So let's go ahead and move on to number 3. Okay, so now with number 3, I'm gonna give you a little hint before I reveal it, and again, try to guess and let me know down in the comment section below how many of you actually guessed, or at least got in the ballpark. Like if you guessed like Itachi last time and it wasn't the right Itachi, it still counts, bro. It still counts. So this unit is the only unit that I actually did all these steps on. I did all the steps on, and I give you even bigger hint. I did better than Ego when I did all the steps. So I'm revealing it in 3, 2, 1. It is Sasuke Uchiha, Seal of the Shadow, or Rinnegan Wisdom Sasuke. This was the 1-year anniversary Sasuke, and as you can see, I have him almost max dupe. I mean, I'm missing the last dupe for him, but I don't really feel like that last dupe is really worth it. Like, if I pulled another one of them, I would definitely not put it into that dupe, because it's not worth it, man. It's definitely not worth it, because these dupes are what you need. The first 5 is the best. Now, my phone keeps going off. Leave me alone. So, this guy is really good because he extends turns of secret technique effect, which is the slip damage and immobilization. He has 2 of those. Wait, no, one's secret technique and the other one is ninjutsu, right? No, they're both the same. Okay, and then he reduces the chakra by 1. So he is really good. He's an amazing unit. The reason he's rated so high, well, not like 1 or 2, is because number 2 and number 1, y'all know it by heart once I show you. But I use him for everything. He's a good utility, good for immobilization, long range, decent attack, good health. I even think his field skill and buddy skill is good. Yes, yeah, well, no, okay, that's okay. The buddy skill is pretty nice though, but his ninjutsu are just so good. I use them all the time. I use them on my Phantom Castle runs. I use them on my Ninja Road runs. I have them on my PvP team. I have them on my Wisdom team. I have them on my OP team. I use them with everything, so there's no need for him not to be on the list. And just for the fact, his art is okay. Okay, so his art is nice, but his art isn't the best in my opinion. I think that he could have better artwork and it would look better. And maybe a Susanoo in the background. I love Susanoos in the background. I really enjoy that. But his art could be better, but it is still really good. So I think that my biggest problem with him, and the reason that he's not rated so much higher on my list, is the fact that he's such a common unit for everyone to run, and that's kind of hypocritical when you see my number 1, but he's such a common unit that I'm like, I kind of like, everyone has him, everyone uses him, he's not really that special to me. But let's go ahead and move on to number 2. Okay, so with number 2, he's actually one of the best units in my entire box. He is in my top 5 strongest units. By the way, let me know down in the comment section below if y'all would like to see another top 5 video of some kind. Let me know, I'll do these like once a month or so. But he's in my top 5 strongest. He's one of my favorite characters. I mentioned him earlier, and I'm revealing him in 3, 2, 1, go. Kakashi Hatate, Unique Eyes Blooming. This is the Mangekyo Sharingan Kakashi. He's Wisdom. He has a fucking limit break. I don't have any dupes on him, which his dupes are pretty trashy anyway, so there's no really need to have dupes on him. But other than that, this man is a fucking goat, bro. He does so much damage. This Kamui, I mean, given it's still 12 chakra, so that's kind of annoying, but he does so much damage. He's so good, and he almost immobilizes every time. Yeah, 60% chance of immobilization. That almost immobilizes every time, and it removes barriers. So there's no need for this unit not to be on the list. He's very good. His art is decent. His art is right up there with Rinnegan Sasuke's art. I kind of like the blue outline against the red outlines of the Mangekyo. I enjoy that. The contrast is pretty nice, but it could be a lot better. It's not as good as the Might Guy's art or the Edo Itachi's art. But with his decent art and how the fact that I use him on, I don't use him as much as I use Rinnegan Sasuke, but just for the fact that he's a Kakashi rated, I had to rate him above Sasuke, bro, because I'm not a big Sasuke fan. Y'all know this. But Kakashi is the man. His jutsus are good. I use him on my Wisdom team. The limit break is nice. He has a lot of attack. I mean, he is a short range, so of course his attack's gonna be a lot higher. Truthfully, if I had dupes on him and the dupes were different, they were actually good dupes like Rinnegan Sasuke's dupes, he would probably get number 1. But let's go ahead and move on to number 1, because, you know, number 1's not going to be a surprise. Okay, so for all of y'all that have been here since almost day 1 of this channel, if y'all do not guess who my number 1 favorite unit in my box is, you have to unsub and leave the channel. Don't really unsub. My channel's dying enough as it is. But I'm going to reveal this in 3, 2, 1, go. Naruto Uzumaki, Child of the Prophecy, or the under 28 Sage Mode Naruto, the under 28 god with the dupes of a boss, the ninjutsu of a god, and the stats of I don't know, Jesus, I have no clue. I started running out of things to say. Leave me alone. This man has a limit break. He's under 28. He has a fucking AoE ultimate that does 50k. He does 49k, 50k damage. Something like that. I did the full breakdown on him on before and after the Limit Break series, which is linked in the Limit Break playlist down below. Check that out if y'all are interested. But his dupes are amazing. Ninjutsu is a secret technique damage boost multiplied by 2. So his it goes to a 6 times and a 14 times, or I think that's a 18 times. I can't really see if that's 16 or not. He has 2 attack boosts. He has ignores barriers, and then his final dupe is makes his secret technique AoE. This man is amazing. And then on top of that, he has the most gorgeous art in the game, in my opinion. I just really enjoy that art, that Rasen Shuriken in the background, and how the wind's like going around him. It makes me wet, bro. Not even gonna lie, it makes me wet. That is so good. That is so good. Between the art, the limit break, because like, y'all know I love my limit breaks. The art, the limit break, him being under 28, AoE does a shit ton of damage. So much damage. He's so good. I use him on my bravery team, and of course he's the go-to under 28 person on my under 28 team. Practically, I run 2 of them every under 28 run. But guys, that is my top 5. Let me know your top 5 down below. Let me know how many of y'all guessed of my units were right, or if you guessed what my number 1 unit was. And anyway, guys, I'll see you the fuck later. Peace.